say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in its center. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Ball finds Plumlee. Yep, that one goes.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And that one misses. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Now Hayward, following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. And the basket by Rozier.
That climbing three-point percentage for Cherry Rozier just gets better and better.
Plumlee against Jokic. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. That one doesn't go. And Charlotte will come the other way. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Rozier against Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Fader on the way, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Jokic. And so just over a minute and a half played. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Plumlee. Will it go? And Jokic lays it up and in.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Murray against Ball. Pass to Rozier. Washington sets the pick for Rozier. Rebound by the Nuggets.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Murray finds Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Rozier the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Outside Gordon. Feeds it to Murray. Shoots over Ball. Murray, good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Jokic inside, working on Plumlee. And Well Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Plumlee. Ball with a wide open look, and it's the Hornets another three.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Murray looking around. The pass to Jokic. Shakes him. He's off on that one. Plumlee with some nice D. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. 8-point game. Porter with the steal. 1:46 left to play in the first. And a deep three from Jokic. That shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. And here is Rozier. 6 points for him. Hayward can't hit. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Porter kicks to Jokic. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. And another miss by Denver. Charlotte leading by 8. Outside, Ball. Gordon against Plumlee. He dishes it to Hayward. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Good to see Hayward out there on the floor. For the past few years, this guy's dealt with a ton of injuries.
And it's a shame because when he's completely healthy, he's proven he's capable of making an all-star team. Consider this. In every season but his rookie year, he's been a double-digit scorer, and he always does it in very efficient fashion.
First one falls for him. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Washington. Martin's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Smith's subbed in for Ball. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Williams. Now the dish to Hayward. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Hayward from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Charlotte in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Nuggets trail by 9, so on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got Smith. McDaniels is out there with Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's McGowan's in at the 2. Highland misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Can't hit that one. Great tee that time from Green. Here's Highland, covered by Smith. Highland passes to Murray. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball on the catcher and triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Just 2 to shoot. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray the pass to Highland. Brown with a screen on Smith. Highland misses. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Passes it to McGowan. That 3 off the mark. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Highland. There's the triple. And they get it back. Brown right side. 5 on the clock. Jordan a screen on Martin. Brown finds Jordan. Smith with it. Out guarded by Murray. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And the pass to Murray. Fires the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Hornets leading by 7. Outside Williams. It's good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Section gets free t-shirts. Let's hear you.
substitution here for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jeff Green. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Murray. The Nuggets trail by 9. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Highland's shot is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Porter looking it over. Passes it to Gordon. Back to Porter. Traps in the tray. Now just a 4-point Hornets lead with Jokic. I mean, the potential break of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Well, those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Caldwell Pope after Terry Rozier's basket. Pass to Jokic. Here's Highland. No good on the triple. Hornets leading by 6. Outside, Ball. Down low. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Highland. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. That one off the back iron and out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. From deep, Jokic. It's rebounded by Charlotte. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. There's the pass to McDaniels. Plumlee in the high post. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte.
Substitution for the away team, Gordon Hayward.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets, trailing by 10. Here's Highland. He's covered by Ball. The kick out to Porter. A three. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Ball with it. He's got 5. Fires for 3. And no good. And so it's Charlotte going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Murray's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Nuggets. Hornets leading by 8. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the 3 by Charlotte. Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
Plumlee dishes the ball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
And he knocks down the first one.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon, and it's Brown in for Michael Porter. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Cody Martin in for Terry Rozier.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Caldwell Pope passes to Green. Murray outside. Here he goes. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Smith against Murray. Smith, the pass to McGowan. In the corner, it's Martin. Back to McDaniel. 5 to shoot. With the step back. Here's Smith. Murray with the defensive effort. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. Brown with a screen on Smith. Murray, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to McGowan. Kept alive. Williams misses in close. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brown feeling out a bit. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to McGowan. And again, the Hornets missing. The Nuggets trail by 10. Brown kicks to Murray. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in. Murray's got 7.
And guys, the hardest shot to block, the floater. And for a guard like Murray, you need that in your arsenal to be successful.
Now here is Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Can they get it? Rebound by Jeff Green. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. To the paint, deflects the pass. Williams with the steal. Now here is Smith. 1:06 left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGowan. Misses the 3. The Nuggets trail. Green passes to Caldwell Pope. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams a screen on Murray. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Picked by Williams. Inside. Ball stolen. Murray with it. Now Smith defending. And again, Denver no good.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Drilled from 11 feet out. Smith's got his first points of the game.
This guy reads defenders so well and gets great elevation on his shots. Dennis Smith gets that mid-range to go.
And so it's Charlotte going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Charlotte, Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Ball in a point. The kick out to Rozier. The offensive rebound. Here's Plumlee. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Plumlee's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
The Hornets shooting around 40% from the floor here. Rozier kicks the ball. Back to Rozier. A floater. Here's Plumlee, and that one good. And the Hornets lead by 14.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Washington. To the inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, Jokic. Out to the right wing. Here's Highland. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. The Nuggets trail by 16. Rozier with the steal. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball finds Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Out to Hayward from outside the arc. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. His first personal foul. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Gordon dishes to Porter. Over Hayward. And another miss by Denver.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Plumlee. Ball from long range. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
The Nuggets trail by 19. Jokic with a screen on Ball. Drives to the hoop, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
He's off on the first. He doesn't get the second one. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Ball. Now the pass to Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3 points.
Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it goes down 2 points.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Plumlee in the post. Jokic defending. Really left alone that time.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Highland. There's Porter with the 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Charlotte.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Mason Plumlee.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Here's Ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Tries again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first
Well, they
personal
knew
foul.
it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jordan, he's checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Gordon. Jeff Green is checked in for Michael Porter. And Murray subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
One shot.
Nuggets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Passes to Jordan. And here is Murray. Jordan sets the screen for Murray. Shoots over Ball. Short. The shot will not fall. And the Hornets now going the other way. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Washington. Ball against Murray. 6 to shoot. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's Ball, that time on the assist from Plumlee.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Murray outside. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason Plumlee. A lot of points tonight. What was working so well offensively?
Well, we're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.